right now, just, let's see, I'll do it front. Just right hummy, making sure one foot right in front of the other. Knees are soft, whole foot on the ground. And let's slide forward and kaiten. So I want to move and really turn from your hips, your center, rotate all the way. Move forward, rotate all the way. Let your knees be soft and follow your feet. But the turning, have a sense of turning from your center and your hips. Let me try this on the grass. The next one, I want to focus on the other way to turn 180 degrees. So moving forward, pivoting and stepping back. And as you do that, you feel the kaiten and then feel this hip that's turning, moving more back. So I'm going to do it this way. So move, kaiten, keep this hip, your hips, your center, keep this hip moving more back into tenkan. So right side, tenkan. Rotate from your center and your hips, more back. Spinal extension, rotation around your spine. Good drop feeling through your whole foot to get the groundedness at the end. Try left hummy. Move forward, kaiten. Keep pulling that hip more back. Weight is more on your balls of your feet to allow the rotation. Feeling the ground, the balls of the feet to finish. So that your weight isn't dropped back. It's more, slightly more forward on the balls of the foot. Rotate, pull the hip back. So I just really want to focus on footwork, body movement, turning, so the kaiten tenkan, and bring the weapon into this. I'm going to first do it just with fingertips, and then I'm going to pick up a bokken. My teacher, Chiba Sensei, really didn't see a difference between the body arts and the weapons work with bokken and jo. So one informs the other and vice versa. So it's a nice way right now, I feel, without our human partners, to be able to really work on movement, taisabaki, you know, with bokken and jo, to have that be your partner right now. And to really take the time to really see weight shifting, how you're standing, are you rounded or straight, and how to move well. And I think this time can allow you some more, take it in a little bit more and really kind of study your body and your movement and with source of movement. So I really want to focus today on moving from the center, the hips, turning, and doing it with bokken. So first with hand blades here, I'm going to do it this way. Hopefully you can follow along. Hand blades, again, blade is parallel to the ground. If we drop it, it would be as if the tip of the bokken is dropped, and that's an opening. So keep the fingertips open, alive, and pointed straight forward. As you would raise them, fingertips go up, top of the head, and then cut. Raise and cut. So first what we're going to work on is stepping and extending from our center up towards the throat, this opening here. Irimi, thrust, kaiten, turn, and cut. Irimi, thrust from your center forward, kaiten, and cut. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Switch, left hami. From your center, irimi, thrust towards the throat. Oops, sorry. Let me do that again. Left side, step, thrust, kaiten, and cut. Thrust, kaiten, cut. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Okay, it's really challenging for me to not see what everyone's doing while I'm doing this, but I'm going to keep going. Hopefully it's going okay. Feel free to give me feedback because this is my first Zoom class. So pick up a boken. If you don't have the room for it, tanto, or just keep doing it with your fingertips. Left hand is all the way at the bottom with, I call this the heel of the hand, sitting in the heel of the hand. And the angle of your fingertips is just at a 45-degree angle here. So it's not straight, it's not 90 degrees like this, it's about 45 degrees. About an inch between your hands, same thing with the right hand, 45 degrees. So right hami, just raising and cutting right now. Tip is just slightly higher than the hands. Raise the tip up first, shortest path up, top of the head, and then cutting straight down your center line. And left hand being your power hand, so think of your left hand extending through the tip, top of the head, and then cutting back down to your center. So everything's really coming, moving from here. Raise, cut. So as we do the form, make sure you always, when you're cutting, start from the top of the head to your center. So right hami, right now we're stepping ski, thrusting straight up, turn, kaiten, and cut. Step, ski, just keep the tip straight, no turning right now. Turn, kaiten, top of the head, cut to your center. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Okay, switch sides. Left hami, just try raising and cutting right now. Left hand, power hand. Top of the head, cut down your center, finish in front of your center. Okay, so ski, step, ski from your center thrust, kaiten, turn fully, and cut. So each. Ni. San. Shi. Okay, so we're going to do the ski, kaiten, cut in between some work with tenkan and kaiten movement. So this is your crash course. This is the form number 3 and 4 if you've done it with Boken. We're starting right hami. We'll do it slowly a few times. So tenkan, pivot, step back. As you do this, cut. Someone's cutting towards your head. Cut the wrist. So my blade is up, and I'm cutting up pretty high here at the wrist. Continue that motion, kaiten, and cut. So now the transition is ski, kaiten, cut. You should have your left foot forward. So we're going to practice tank on this side. Tank on, cutting straight up. Look at the target, cut up, turn, finish the cutting this direction. Ski, kaiten, cut. I said look at the target. That's not exactly accurate. You don't want to have acute eyes pointed to the target. Right now, what I want to focus on is the turning of the hips and the cutting in that direction, 180s, turning of the hips, cutting that direction, another turn 180. So let's try this, starting with tenkan, right foot forward, rotate, cut, rotate, kaiten, cut. Ski. So now you have left side, tenkan, cut, kaiten, cut. Ski. Again. I think it's easier if I say it. I don't know if anyone can see, but tenkan, kaiten, ski. So right side, tenkan, kaiten, ski. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. So I think this is really done best really slowly so you can work on your whole foot on the ground contact. You can work on the pivoting, balls of the feet, spinal extension, rotation. So that's what allows with more repetition and time you can take with this. The more you can kind of, again, bring it into your body, feel the contact with the ground. There's a sense of relaxation that helps to get more extension and get more efficient body movement. So let's do this one more time. This is the 3rd form, and then I want to show you the 4th form. Are we okay, Mallory?
Great.
Okay, let's keep going. So we have right foot forward and rotating from the hips. Think of your blade and cutting up. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. I can't see any of you. Hopefully you're following. Let's try the 4th one just so you can take this away. And I believe most of you have done this. So as far as footwork, it's going to be kaiten, irimi. Again, turning 180. The person striking is a little further away. So once you turn, you have to step in to get closer to the target. So with your boken, as you turn, boken stays by your hip. You see this attack coming. Step in and cut up, blade is up. Continue turning and cut down. And sort of this transition is ski, thrust, kaiten, cut. So we should have left foot forward. So the movement is kaiten, sword is by your hip. Irimi, get closer, cut up. Continue, kaiten, down. Ski, and cut. So you have right foot. So they're behind you, turn. Kaiten, irimi, kaiten, cut. Ski. Left side, kaiten, irimi, kaiten, cut. Ski. So let's do this 4 times each. I'm still going to say what we're doing, just I think maybe you can follow easier. So ni, kaiten, kaiten, ski, san, kaiten, irimi, kaiten, ski, shi, kaiten, irimi, kaiten, ski. I'm checking time. So I think we have time to do number 3, right and left side, number 4, right and left side. Sometimes I practice them as pairs. Yeah, okay, Mallory, give me a thumbs up. So let's try to do that. Let's try to keep nice, consistent, slow pace. I will keep saying what body movement I'm doing in hopes that we can kind of stay together, just because I'm not sure how good you can see everything. So I'll just keep hollering things. Really working on dropping your weight through your foot, spinal extension. So that's that extension in your spine so that you can rotate either kaiten or you can rotate, step back, tenkan, but really efficient movement around your spine. And then with your bokken, feeling the extension through the tip as you think of the blade and what you're striking. Let's see if we can do it slowly and just really focus on turning around the spine, cutting tip of bokken. Right side. So number 3 starts with tenkan. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. Left side. Tenkan, kaiten, ski. Number 4 starts with kaiten irimi. So kaiten, irimi, kaiten, cut. Left side. Kaiten, irimi, kaiten, cut. So you have right side. Let's do that again. Number 3, right and left side. Number 4, right and left side. Number 3, tenkan, kaiten, irimi. Tenkan, kaiten, irimi. Number 4, kaiten, irimi, kaiten, cut. Kaiten, irimi, kaiten, cut. Pi. Lot of basics movements in there, just learning how to turn and using the bokken sort of as a way to see the target and take it, see the target and take it, and get that sort of efficient movement you want in your turning movements in your body art. So I encourage you to use that. Mallory, can we keep going? I don't know exactly what our stop point is for body arts.
I'm welcome to go. I mean, generally we have about 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes? Okay. I really want to, let's put down a bokken. I'm just gonna just do one more thing on the mat that I've been playing with my students. As far as generating movement, I've been playing with, you know, your hips, center, and sort of the tipping of the hips in a lot of ways so that you're really initiating movement from your hips. So back on the ground. You can grab your knees here, or if you're more comfortable like this, in the butterfly, grab your ankles. So straight spine, really feel your center pulling, pushing, or think of your belly button going towards your spine. And at some point, if that keeps going towards your spine, you lose your balance. So you can rock like this, or if this is more comfortable, straight spine, belly button towards your spine, keep your belly button going back. So that you're really initiating movement from your center, allowing your hips to tip, and then feeling what's in contact with the ground as you do this. Straight, curl, lose your balance, and rock. And you know, you can take that into all your movement as far as your center, you know, going over the base, whatever's in contact with the ground, you lose your balance and you regain it through kemi. But even here with motion from your center, really, really moving, it's just I found, at least for my students right now, just even learning how to tip the hips, you know, not doing this, right? From the center, spine straight, allowing the hips to tip like a bowl is helpful. And this is a time where I think we can take time to really work on our body movement and how you generate movement in Aikido, that efficiency when you see your instructors and different senseis coming, you know, how they generate movement in a way that there's a sense of relaxation and power and strength, but nothing extra. So keep working on that. That's what we're working on here in the great outdoors when we can. And I think I'll leave you with that. Let's do some bowing. Do we bow out at the end, or?
Let's go up now and then.
Bow now. So let's take a minute. Feeling your spinal extension, things relaxing around your spine, and breathing into your hara. And even here, as you bow, think of the hinge at your hips. Again, not like this, but think of spinal extension and hinging from your hips, like a door hinge. So let's do it together. Breathing to your hara and bowing. I think we're bowing to each other. If I see Graham Sensei correctly, let's bow to each other. Keep your spinal extension. And let's bow to O Sensei. Bow together. Thank you.
Thank you, Neilu. Really nice class. Can you hear?
I can hear. Who is that?
Oh, good. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm I'm challenged with knowing what
Yeah,
this was like
right. It's,
for you on your end.
I
Yeah,
thought it was great.
really, really great class. We've been working on the Bokan 8 count but a while ago, so really nice to come back and just see your precision with the anatomy and the hip movement to add to that was just great.
Okay.
I would say, because my computer monitor is not very good, when we were doing warm-ups and you were doing wrist exercises, it would have helped me to hear, are we doing Ikkyo or Nikkyo or Kotegaeshi as
Yep.
we work through those? Because I felt like, oh, I'm going to have to put my face really
Yeah,
right up there. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.